So I just signed up for this AI Blueprints hackathon hosted by Encode Club and Filecoin. And I'm excited about it just like any other hackathon. But I have one problem. I've never built with any of these sponsors before, so I don't know what the we're gonna build. But it's not really a problem. It's more of a challenge, as we would say, which is really the fun of hackathons, which is why I'm happy to be starting a new show I'm calling The Joy of Hacking with this hackathon. Let's get hacking. So the best place to start is, of course, the bounty list. And since I'm an equal opportunity hacker, I'm starting at the bottom. The first stop is Randomoo, which sounds like a cool name, but literally never heard of her. They have a bounty for verifiable randomness and or time lock encryption. So let's get cooking on this quick start to see what even any of that means. Headphones on, matcha brewed, cozy mode activated, cue the coding time lapse. Okay, so I just finished building with Randomoo, or I at least tried. I'm gonna give Randomoo a developer joy score of 3 cups of matcha out of 10. And I know I really wanted to start the show on a higher note, and while the dots were a bit tricky to find, I did feel like their explanations of what I would use time lock encryption for, mainly when a block number is reached and I can send a decryption key to a contract address and decrypt some sort of information. It was an example of using this for an on-chain game, which brought me back to all my failings of losing games of Battleship. But sadly, the joy really ended there. I felt like their code snippets were a bit too snippy, if that makes sense. I always say a quick start is a good way to help devs quickly get started building or quickly get started looking for something else. And while they offered repos with full code of TypeScript and Solidity, they had holes in both. For example, the Solidity contract that was meant to be in the TypeScript example was missing. And while I logged an issue and the team behind them quickly fixed it, so big shout out to them. It's these little things that take the joy out of hacking and can be easily avoided if you just actively look at the path of developers' journey on building your thing, especially before a hackathon. And in terms of likelihood I will use Randomoo for this project, I give it 4 cups of matcha out of 10. Time lock encryption, while I might not know exactly what I'm building now, seems like a fun feature to add, so I don't want to rule it out. See you in the next one where I'll look at Lilypad and their inference API.